Well, what is going on, everybody? It's Saturday, May 16th, and we have a fun workout for you today. This one floated through our community Facebook group the other day, and I felt like it just needed some attention from our members. So here we go. Today's workout, we're going to start out with a warm-up, pretty quick because the workout is longer in nature if you really want it to be. We're going to do dynamic range of motion. Interesting bird. Dynamic range of motion. Then we're going to do 3 sets of 15 bunny hops. Get in a position, do slightly forward bunny hops, and then 10 reverse lunges back. Or, if you're limited on space, just do 10 reverse lunges in place. Followed by 5 Spider-Man plus reach. Get down into a forward lunge. Whatever leg is forward, the same arm reaches down to try to touch your elbow and then point to the ceiling, getting a good lower spinal rotation, stretching out the hips and the hamstring on the lead leg. And then 3 inchworms. Walk yourself out, stretch at the bottom, walk yourself back up for 3 total rounds. Now the workout, the fun part. Triple threat, at least that's what I thought it's called. I can't remember who put it out, the actual company. I want to give them credit for it. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I should have done that before I did this, but it was a specific company. I cannot remember who it was. I'll throw their picture up in today's post just to give them credit for it. But it's 4 times, 3,000 meter run to start. I had trouble with math on this one when I was talking to somebody else, but it's just under 2 miles. Yeah, so it's not very long distance. I think it's 1.8 something miles. I originally made the mistake of almost 3 miles, but I'm silly with math unless I have a calculator, so don't make that mistake. 1.86, I believe, miles. The conversion to that, just do the best you can with it, get close enough. That'll be plenty. Once we get done with that, 300 double unders. This is where it could start getting a little sticky. This is a lot of work on your calves and your ankles after a run, okay? So let's be smart with this. You can do 600 singles instead of 300 double unders. If you're okay at double unders, just cut the number down if 300 is a lot, which it can be. So for myself, fairly proficient in the movement, should be able to knock 300 out in about 5 to 6 minutes. So think of it that way. You can either give yourself a cutoff time at the 5 or 6 minute mark, or do an X amount of number, or do 600 singles. If 600 is too much, let's do 300 singles. I know that can be a lot. 600 is a lot of singles. In place of that, you can do 300 lateral hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over a line or over an object, 300 is still a lot. Or you could do 300 weighted hops where you're holding a med ball or something straight up and down that simulates a double under or a single under if you do not have a jump rope. Then we're moving on to the core of the workout, the piece that everybody's going to hate, including me. 300 burpees. Now, I don't have to tell you that 300 burpees is going to be hard. It will be difficult. Those of y'all that want to try it, get after it. This is where most of the workout will be taken up. And again, just be smart with it. Think of this as Murph, right? If you know you're not ready for Murph, you're probably not ready for 300 burpees. So scale them down. Maybe you do 100. If you've never, I do challenge you though, if you've never branched out in those numbers, if you've done 100 before, maybe you do 150 just to feel that little bit of uncomfortableness. 300 will be a lot. It will slow a lot of people down. I don't know what else to say other than that. It's going to be a tough workout. Time-wise, if one were to do this all the way through, it's going to be anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour, depending on how fast your burpees are and how fast everything else is. A higher level athlete will get this done definitely less than 45 minutes, where intermediate 45 to probably 55, and then a little bit longer over that 55-minute range. So again, be smart with your movements. Make good adjustments and decisions with your reps and how many you're going to do. Quite honestly, I think most of us can get through at least a mile in the running, even if it's at a slow pace. But a mile and a half to a mile 1.8 probably isn't going to hurt you. So have some fun with it. And when you're done, as always, stretch out. Utilize that tool. It's there for you. Probably going to be a good idea after this anyway, especially things that will target your feet, your ankles, your hips, those kind of things. I can make some recommendations on the burpees. You're going to feel some lower back stuff on that. Probably feel it in your toes a little bit too and in your ankles after all that other stuff. So lastly, I think I've said it enough. Be smart with it. Enjoy it. And let's have a great and wonderful Saturday, and I can't wait to see y'all next week.